None of our children would be here today if we hadn't have gone our separate ways at that particular time. You can make mistakes and grow from it and learn from it.
Well, folks, grab your popcorn, because we've got quite the spicy scoop for you today. You know, in the world of celebrity scandals, there's your run-of-the-mill controversies, and then there's this juicy nugget that's got everyone buzzing. Get ready to dive deep into the sensational saga of 208, Marjorie Harvey, her private chef, and a scandalous affair that's threatening to spill more tea than your favorite reality TV show. Pop on your detective hats, because we're about to uncover the delicious details of this simmering scandal that's hotter than a chef's secret recipe. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. You see, 208. Marjorie Harvey has been playing the denial card like a seasoned poker pro. She's been adamant, swearing up and down that there's absolutely no truth to these affair rumors. But here's where it gets interesting. Her private chef isn't exactly buying her poker face. Yeah, not at all. In fact, he's gone from chopping vegetables to chopping through the web of lies. The chef, who apparently has had enough of the secrecy and clandestine rendezvous, is now threatening to do what no one expected: spill the tea and back it up with hard evidence. Yeah, he's got receipts, messages, and even maybe some culinary concoctions that would leave us all saying, bon appetit. Will Marjorie Harvey's denials hold up against a chef armed with undeniable proof? Well, it's a game of he said, she said, and we're all kind of waiting on the edge of our seats to see who comes out as the ultimate victor in this spicy showdown. Now, before I get into what really happened, let's rewind to understand it a bit better. Meet Marjorie, who's been hitched to Steve for a solid 16 years. But guess what? Her past has decided to make a dramatic comeback, and it's causing some turbulence in the love nest. Here's the scoop. Marjorie's loyalty hasn't exactly been on point during her marriage to Steve. Why, you ask? Well, rewind a bit more. Picture this. Marjorie tied the knot for the first time at the tender age of 18 with a fella named Jim Townsend, who, as it turns out, had a rather colorful career as a drug kingpin. And there's more. When Jim found himself in a bit of a pickle with the law and got himself a one-way ticket to the slammer for drug-related shenanigans, the FBI and DEA decided to turn their spotlight on Marjorie. Apparently, they thought she was more than just a spectator in her husband's little drug empire. While Jim was working hard, he started dropping hints that Marjorie might have played a starring role in their little drama. But here's the twist. Marjorie never faced any charges, and she even decided to bid farewell to the marriage within 5 years of Jim's incarceration. Fast forward to today, and Jim Townsend has decided it's time to spill the beans. He's got a tell-all memoir that's dishing out all of the nitty-gritty details of their very rocky romance. Yeah, you can believe it. He's claiming that Marjorie was two-timing him while he was still legally hitched to another woman. And apparently, our buddy, Steve Harvey, had no clue about this little love triangle. Oh, and then there's more drama on the horizon. Jim's also pointing fingers at Marjorie, suggesting that she pulled a sneaky move by messing with birth control to fast-track a bun in the oven and push his first wife out of the picture. So, Jim Townsend, the man with the tell-all memoir, well, it's pretty obvious that he's got a bone to pick with Marjorie. You see, she had this uncanny knack for timing her divorce just right when Jim was at his lowest, rotting away in the slammer. Yeah, ouch, I can only imagine how that left a bad taste in his mouth. And there is more drama on the menu. Marjorie didn't just hit the eject button on her marriage with Jim, she decided to start a brand new chapter in her life. And guess who her leading man was? None other than Jim's own cousin, Darnell Woods. Yeah, it's one way of keeping it in the family. They even had a cute little daughter named Lori, which, let's be honest, brought them even closer together. Now the plot thickens, my friends. Darnell, turns out, had some connections in the shady world of the drug trade, just like his cousin Jim. Surprise, surprise. But as luck would have it, he found himself on the wrong side of the law and joined Jim in the ranks of the incarcerated. And guess what? Marjorie had herself yet another divorce, putting an end to her chapter with Darnell while he was behind bars. But hold on, because it gets even worse. If you thought Marjorie had a knack for picking husbands with a checkered past, you're spot on. It seems she has a thing for fellas in the drug game. Her second hubby, Darnell, was right there in the same boat as her first, Jim. Kind of like deja vu all over again. But before we start pointing fingers at Marjorie, let's not forget that our main man, Steve Harvey, has a colorful romantic history of his own. He's no stranger to the marriage go-round. In fact, he was in the middle of splitting up with his first wife, Marcia, when he decided to tie the knot again, this time with Mary. As you can imagine, that trust thing, it wasn't just happening between them, and they threw in the towel in 2005. But Mary, oh Mary, she wasn't about to go down without a fight. When the divorce papers were flying, she accused Steve of having a few extracurricular activities, one of which allegedly involved our leading lady, Marjorie. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. Love triangle right under our noses. Now, Steve and Marjorie, they go way back. All the way back to 1990 when they first crossed paths during one of Steve's comedy shows in Memphis. They had their moments, but Steve pulled a classic move. He needed to sort out his money and career stuff before diving into a serious relationship. A decade later, in 2005, they reconnected, and the rest, as they say, is history. They got hitched in 2007, and for a while, they were like Hollywood's relationship role models. But hang on a sec, because a recent rumor has shaken things up. It seems that the good old trust factor might have taken a hit once again. Here's the lowdown. Marjorie, the lady at the center of all this drama, is allegedly cozying up to none other than Steve Harvey's trusty bodyguard, William Big Boom Freeman. Now, Big Boom isn't just your average Joe in a suit. He's got quite the resume. He's been Steve's shield for a long time, and he even rocks the titles of relationship speaker and author of his own website. A man of many talents. But here's where things get worse, my friends. Sources have been whispering that Marjorie and Big Boom were spotted together in the shadows, and it's got tongues wagging about whether there's more than just a professional relationship going on. Yeah, it's a Hollywood scandal in the making. And there's more. It's not just the bodyguard that's raising eyebrows. Rumor has it that Marjorie has also been cooking up something with the chef. Yeah, it seems like a drama just keeps on coming with this little tangled web of love, secrets, and Hollywood intrigue. And now, Steve Harvey, our charismatic talk show host, recently found himself in the hot seat he probably wished he could avoid. On his own show, no less, he decided to set the record straight and flat out denied that his marriage to Marjorie was A-okay. Yeah, Steve, master of cool and collected, got real with his audience and admitted that things might not be as rosy as they seemed in his marriage to Marjorie. And that's dropping a bombshell on national television. But the drama didn't stop there. It seems like the chef in the spicy tale has had enough of playing second fiddle. The culinary artist, who's been mixing up more than just recipes behind the scenes, is now brandishing a threat sword. That's right, folks, they're not going down without a fight. This chef is putting Marjorie on the spot, demanding that she step up and spill the beans herself. If she doesn't come forward with the truth, it looks like the cook might just whip up a piping hot scandal that could simmer for quite some time. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week, where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.